Welcome to the 8th A Few with Drew series, and I'm really stoked. Of course, I'm Drew, and I know I'm not drinking tonight. I know many of you are probably saying, this is your last chance to have whiskey for a week and a half because of Passover, but I'm just gearing up for the next 2 nights of a bunch of wine at the Passover Seder, so I'm taking it easy tonight. I will say, today was incredible weather outside, at least here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and certainly by Cincinnati, Ohio standards, it was really nice. And it gave me the ability to do a lot of work outside, more edging of trees. I got to do some other work outside, cleaning stuff outside before Passover comes, and who knows what's going to happen. Definitely before all the weather gets warmer, who knows. But I really had the great opportunity. I'll probably feel sore tomorrow. It was great. Also, today was the 25th publication of my podcast, my JewishDrinking.com podcast, in which I interview people, or not so much an interview, it's more of a chat about various topics. Today I'm very excited. I had Rabbi Ilana Suskin on. We talked about 4 cups of wine, yes, because Passover is coming up tomorrow night, but we specifically talked about the Talmudic conversation about the danger of demons with the 4 cups of wine. Very fascinating. If you want, you can check it out. I'm going to take a break next week off from that podcast because of Passover, but 2 weeks from now it'll return, and I've got more coming down the path. The final thing I do want to say is this Discord server, this Discord chat, if you want to hop on, it really popped out of really just a couple of nights ago on this Zoom call that really emerged out of the Few with Drew, and this behind me, Star Wars, is one of the topics that comes up a bunch. It could be some that just really just started today, where football and comics is a random smattering of things based on the handful of people so far there. If you want to get on that, I highly encourage you to at least come check it out. You say, hey Drew, what's this all about? It's really just a conversation space. I just happen to be sort of the conduit, the vector, the DJ as it were, but really the conversation doesn't revolve at all around me. I'm just the convener of sorts of this conversation. Check it out. I will put, again, I think I did it last night for the Few with Drew. I'm going to do it again. Pop that in, and you can click on it if you're not familiar with Discord. I think a lot of gamers tend to use it. I'm not sure exactly who does and doesn't demographically use it, but it tends to do well with the gaming set. But if you're not familiar with Discord, I'm only slightly familiar with it, but it allows you to have lots of different chats and interest groups and stuff going on. It's kind of like one big WhatsApp, but it's like a WhatsApp group, except you can separate off and have your various focused conversations within that chat, I think is a fair way of describing it. If anybody else has a better description, feel free to share it. Let me know. Let other people know. Drew didn't really properly describe it. Anyways, it's really neat. It's another space to have these Star Wars conversations or other questions that pop up. And I hope you check it out. So feel free to check out that Discord thing, and talk to you tomorrow.